Mr. Begley, members of the board, we do have two items for board discussion this evening. The first one is in regard to an MOU. This time, I will turn it over to Dr. Rice.
Thank you, Mr. Smith, Mr. Bagley, and members of the board. Under items for board discussion, letter C, MOU number 1, I have one item for discussion. This MOU between the district and the FCTA is in regard to language surrounding additional severance. In your board packet, I've included a copy of the MOU for discussion. To better understand this MOU, a little bit of a backstory. Retirees are eligible for additional severance if they retire at their first opportunity. Many districts, such as Fairfield, offer this as additional severance to incentivize the most expensive salaries to retire. They get a little bit extra money to retire at first. We save a little bit of money. By adding the August 1st dates to this year, which, by the way, was a request from two teachers who will be eligible next year to retire if we added that August 1st, would be eligible for additional severance. This would be for next school year, so not this August coming up, it would be August of next year. In our cost analysis, we believe this will save the district around $80,000. And again, it's an additional severance to those teachers by their request. With negotiations between the FCTA and the board kicking off next winter, early spring, if there would be a desire for this language to stay permanently, that would be negotiated at that time. This MOU will be voted on at the June 27th board meeting. This concludes all the items I have for your consideration. Under items for discussion, please let me know if you have any questions.
Any questions there? Thank you.
All right. Our second item for board discussion is in regard to a performance contract. At this time, I will turn it over to Mrs. Howard.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. Mr. Begley and members of the board, I wanted to make you aware that we are recommending a 5-day performance contract for Jason Hustle, who we just spoke of, as he moves into the Director of HR position. He does not officially start in that position until July 1, and to ensure that he's able to be properly trained, this short performance contract is needed. So during those 5 days in June, Jason will be able to shadow me, receive the training that he needs to learn the different HR roles, responsibilities, and the many platforms that I work within on a daily basis, and that will help him to have a smooth transition into that role. So that will be an item for board action this evening to approve that 5-day performance contract. Any questions?
No, thank you.